We are going to visit Monstro, which is the next floor. Anyway, let's get out of Agrabah because I don't think we need any more of a tan.
I take it you're Riku.
Are you with Ansem?
You are half correct. Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar. He is Ansem, and he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody best conveys the idea.
Riddles were never my thing. Try again.
He belongs to neither the light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between. Oh. Catching on now? Oh, yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness. It appears we have much in common.
Maybe. Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell.
Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on.
Okay, so
Taste this! Take this! Taste this!
okay, yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Take this!
So, it seems that...
Like it!
Here you go.
Okay, let's use Riku's,
Here you go.
most famous flavor.
Vanish!
I shall freeze you.
Okay, now, dude. Vanish! The hammer!
Taste this.
I thought he might block it. I was like, oh, dude.
You are just an experiment. How do you like this?
I don't. Okay, aw. Yeah, that's about right. I hate facing Vexen in both Sora and Riku's story.
Taste this.
Like it!
No good.
Take this!
You imbecile.
We're not even that far on. Like, why am I getting, you know, why am I getting
Here you go.
banked
Like it!
like this?
I shall freeze
I don't
you.
understand it.
Darkness!
Taste.
Vanish!
Here you go.
Vanish!
You're pushing. Taste this.
Take this!
Taste this.
Like it!
You are just
What a way to
I am really not liking Vexen right now. He's always been a pain. Oh, come on, like, this should not be that difficult. Like, seriously, come on.
Here you go. Take this. Taste. Like it. You imbecile. Darkness.
Nice.
I've had enough of this. Taste this. Taste this. Your Majesty, come on. Take this. Like it. Taste this. Darkness. Here you go. Vanish. Taste this. You are just an experiment. Take it. Take this. You are pushing it.
Ah, you got nothing.
Now, feel the piercing chill.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, I hate that attack. I didn't realize he was taking the health off till it was too late. And oh, man, like... This is what you get for playing on critical. And Riku's not that leveled up, so yeah, it makes it more difficult.
Here it goes. Like it. Take this.
Just in case, 'cause I got...
Here you go.
The reason why I'm not attacking him is because his shield will block the attacks. So it's gonna do me absolutely no good.
Now, feel the piercing chill. Take this! Darkness! You are pushing it! Your Majesty! Come on! Here you go! Vanish! Taste this! You're too much trouble! How do you like this?
I don't.
You imbecile!
Should probably have that card first.
You are pushing it. Like it.
Pretty close. Take whatever I got at the top and see what I can do. There we go. We finally beat him. That guy's a nightmare. Okay. So we guess let's do this.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data.
What?
Many thanks, Riku.
It was a trick all along.
No duh, dude. Why would he just aggravate you for no reason? Okay, let's save this. I think the biggest thing, like, the biggest problem with, like, Vexen's fight right there is the fact he uses the diamond dust, which he doesn't really use in either of the battles with Sora. And if you guys didn't notice, it was, like, draining my health as the fight went on. And since I didn't notice that to begin with. Okay, so we have the choice between Monstro and Traverse Town. I'm going to use Monstro, and obviously in the next video, we will be using the Traverse card. The Traverse card is a little bit bigger of a floor. Like, it has more rooms in it, is what I'm saying. This one I think is straightforward. That's not what I meant. That is what I meant. So there's 6 rooms. Oh, thank you. I was looking for you.
Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this! Your Majesty! Come on! Like it! Darkness!
That will definitely come in handy. Gosh, I'm a little shocked that was not like one of the barrel spiders. Especially in this world.
Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it! Darkness!
He ain't gonna make it. Yeah, I was trying to hit him, but I was like, it ain't gonna work. I mean, I was able to throw it, but it did not hit. The shadow art was like I was wanting.
Take this! Like it! Darkness!
earned my wrath, dude. You ended up with Darkfire. I'll give all for that.
Take this!
I was hoping it would do that.
Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this!
Sorry, the music in this world is like, it's catchy for the first while, and then it gets on your nerves after that.
Take this!
Even the battle music's that way.
Like it!
It fits with the world. It's just,
Take this!
I don't know.
Like it! Darkness! Take this!
I kind of wish Riku had different, like,
Take this!
different, you know, room cards to choose from than Sora. I mean, Sora has more than Riku does, but I mean, like, if Riku had, or like, even if they split the cards up to where they weren't all the same, like, they could have given Riku the full darkness room. Even though it's a pain to begin with, but it fits more with Riku's story and character than Sora's. And don't get me wrong, it's a interesting room all itself. The friend room, the friend card room, that is fitting for both. Although, out of the two, I would say probably Riku should have got it if they were going to split it up. But yeah, they could have, like, split the rooms down the middle. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, who got what? Obviously, Sora would end up the removal card. The save room, obviously, both needed.
Like it! Darkness!
I don't know, and I'm sure there's some rooms that they could have made that they didn't. Maybe there were some rooms that they had in mind to make, and just didn't make those for whatever reason. have an idea for, you know, something. In a second I'll talk about it. I'd rather be able to actually show the card. Okay, so what I was thinking, not that, was, so either this or the random Joker, they're pretty much the same thing. What they could have done to make one of them different was incorporate the different worlds in it. You know, using one of these cards is fine and all, but if they had decided to use that and, like, one of the other worlds, which kind of sounds messed up, but it would have made them completely different. Because it would have looked and felt a little different, because not every world has the same breakable items. Like, this one has barrels and stuff you can break.
Take this! Like it! Take this!
Okay, so let's go ahead and make this into the save room. But yeah, that would have made things so much different. Another thing they could have implemented to make the story more interesting was because they already have the battle system in there. They could have made a actual, like, Coliseum tournament. You can go talk to Phil or something. So have like a Phil room, and it starts up, you know, a Coliseum. That would have been interesting. Obviously, that would have only been for Sora, but it would have been interesting. You know, and each battle has like a time limit in it. Yeah, one of the cups could have been like facing all the bosses in the game. That would have been pretty cool too. Saying there are some missed opportunities they could have done. They could have added some more enemies, like the
Take this!
I think his name's a Mega Shadow. Like, there are some heartless from the first game that didn't even make it in this game. Like the Invisibles. I hate facing them, but their designs are really cool. I'm glad that they kind of, like, brought them back in Kingdom Hearts 3 with kind of a variant style enemy. But I feel like they're kind of missed. They would have had to, you know, come up with some other idea for their card. But that's something they could have implemented, and it would have added more to it, a little bit more to collect, at least in Sora's end, unless they'd implemented what I had thought of in one of the last videos, not the last one, but the one before that, where, as opposed to the enemy cards that they have now, some of the cards actually do things, like the Red Nocturne would have, like, covered the Keyblade of Fire.
Take this!
like, that would have been interesting again. I've already stated that in the other video. What else could they have done? Let's see if we can smack this shadow in the face. Yes.
Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it!
Or another thing they could do is they could actually let you use different Keyblades from Kingdom Hearts 1
Like it!
in here.
Take this!
Maybe even some that
Like it!
you didn't get to use per se in it, like the Keyblade of Heart. That Keyblade has never been used again, and Sora never gets to use it. Which I feel is like a missed opportunity, because it had a pretty cool design. I mean, it wasn't much different than the Kingdom Key. It didn't look much different. It was pretty basic looking, but... And you can't say the Kingdom Key isn't basic looking, come on. But it's still a cool design. But yeah, they could have let you use those, and... like... I don't know how it would have worked, but either your cards equip the Keyblade, or you equip the Keyblade and the cards just transform along it or something. I don't know. Maybe your attack cards are what influences your attack power, not the Keyblade. But I'd have to think on that more, but it's still a cool idea.
Take this! Like it! Take this! Darkness!
Heck, in Olympus, they have you do the trial run to see about getting into the actual tournament. They could have literally done that. I mean, I know they need the story for the game, but...
Like it! Take this!
I mean, 'cause all you're doing is you're just doing the cutscene, which you could have opened up the room, done the time trial thing, and then saw the cutscene, or whatever parts needed the cutscene. They could have showed that. So, yeah, That feels like a missed opportunity they could have done. And then for Riku's story, it's just a boss rush when they could have implemented story aspects in the actual world. It would have made the game longer, yes, but it could have been so much more interesting. Like, because like the title is Kingdom Hearts 3 Canon Memories Rebirth. What if, or Monstro's story for instance, what if they kind of use a page from the Kingdom Hearts 1 and Dream Drop Distance thing, kind of like a mix, where it plays off of what he did in the first ones, but as a way to remind him not to do that stuff again. And then you kind of get that with Destiny Islands. So that world really works with Riku's story for obvious reasons, but you know, what if?
Take this. Like it.
I don't know. I mean, like, but they could have like went really dark with it too, because Riku's story is all about realizing his mistakes and stuff. So, I mean, like, they don't have to kill somebody in each story, but he could have went kind of dark. That way, he could have like seen it, and it would have helped influence him some on not, falling, not allowing the darkness to take him over again.
Take this.
I'm trying to think, like, how the story aspects should have went. It's obviously Hollow Bastion, it had a story for him, so it wasn't like, and the story was pretty good for it. It was a basic starting point for him, so it, you get to see where he's at in the game. Use that because they need to level up. So yeah, Hollow Bastion is a really good starting point. Obviously, it allowed you to see where Riku was at as a character. I'm blanking on what the second video I did was.
Darkness!
Because obviously the last one was, oh, it was Neverland. I mean, okay, what if Riku faced his shadow in that?
Like it!
It's just a starting point thing of it, but like, what if that was one of the key elements for it? And he still could have, he still would have faced Captain Hook, but because like if you remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, he pulled Sora's shadow out from him.
Take this!
I don't know how it would have worked, but
Darkness!
say his shadow was released from him, he could see what he looked like as a... Stop moving. He could see what his darkness looked like then. Because, like, you see, you know, in this Riku replica, and I don't want to give anything away, but you see in a few of the other games, what his darkness has done to him.
Like it!
And as he grows, he becomes a more full character, obviously. But and this story is a big part of that. But when he goes into the worlds, all he does is face the bosses. Well, where's the context to it? Like, obviously he's wanting to defeat his Heartless, but I want to see story parts, you know? I want to see him grow as a character more within the worlds, kind of like Sora did. Oh, thank you for doing that. But yeah, I want to see him grow as a character while he's in the worlds. And that is something I think we missed out on. I think I'm gonna have to go back to that one room to heal up real quick. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. I don't know. Oh wait, I gotta go back. But yeah, for Neverland. And I was just thinking, but like, you never see him interfere in the actual worlds. The only one they kind of do anything in is Traverse Town for Sora. But I was just thinking, well, what if the organization members that are at Castle Oblivion, of course, they don't realize who it is at that point, unless you do, you know, Neverland like third, but what if they did something in Neverland to allow Riku's darkness or shadow, Heartless, whatever Heartless he had, what if they did something to that, to release it? I don't know, but it could have been more interesting than what we got. As far as Monstro goes, hold on, we're skipping one. We get Agrabah.
Take this. Like it.
Because, like, there are certain things Riku did in Kingdom Hearts 1, but some worlds he didn't even visit. He did visit Agrabah once to snag the princess, but I don't see how that would have worked as far as story portions wise.
Take this. Darkness.
I'll have to think more on Agrabah. Monstro, on the other hand, is a little bit easier. Still kind of difficult to think on, but because Riku did kind of kidnap Pinocchio in Kingdom Hearts 1 to try to use the heart that was in Pinocchio to help Kairi.
Like it.
They could have played on that some. Kind of like what Dream Drop Distance does. So kind of a spoiler, but And I try to avoid spoilers for anyone that has not played them, because it's not really fair to you, but I just wasn't thinking on that. But yeah, they could have like did something like that.
Darkness! Take this!
So yeah. They could have, you know, thought of different story aspects they could have done for Riku. I mean, it makes sense that they didn't, because, you know, if you watch the Hollow Bastion video, they talk about he's rejected all this stuff. He's thrown all this stuff away. So that's the reasoning for not letting him see.
Take this!
Which is okay. Like I said, I completely understand it, but to another degree, more story would have helped him. But unlike Sora's, it needed to actually be connected to the overarching plot.
Like it! Yeah! Take this!
I mean, like, it didn't have to,
Darkness!
you know, talk about Ansem or anything like that. I mean, Hollow Bastions might have, if they were gonna redo it, but I think they did that one just fine, to be honest. But for the most part, I would have actually preferred if they didn't talk about Ansem, just focus more on Riku's, you know, growth as a character.
Take this! Like it!
And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that would have been a better idea? I'm trying to think of like what they could have done for Halloween Town or Atlantica.
Take this!
Oh, thank you for healing him, even though he's dead now. So that should be it for this one. Sorry. I had to work the overnight shift last night at my actual job. It's getting kind of later today too, but Jesus. And obviously they don't have to do anything for Twilight Town or Destiny Islands. Those worlds are bigger worlds. So if they hadn't added any story to those to begin with, yeah, I would have been pretty aggravated. It makes complete sense to have actual story aspects to them. Even if they kept these the way they are, which is great. It's fun to a degree, but
Your Majesty! Come on! Take this! Like it! Take this! Darkness!
I mean,
Your Majesty! Come on!
now I think about it, they could have really explored the relationships between Riku and the villains, for that fact. Because some of the villains, he did talk more to, like, he had conversations with Hades and Captain Hook. He didn't really talk to Oogie Boogie, though. Or Ursula. But, still, there had to be some type of, had to have talked to him at some point. So they could have developed that, too. Showing how he's changed and that he has no interest in using darkness anymore.
Take this!
Now, I haven't read like any of the manga or the novelizations or the novels, I should say, for this, so that might actually happen in the book. And if it does, I don't understand why they didn't implement some of the ideas unless the game was made first without the author having any, like, he wasn't able to talk to him about any of the stuff before they made the game. Which could have been the case. I don't know the process for that, I really don't.
Take this! Like it!
Maybe the original idea was just to have Riku go through them quickly like this. That's kind of like a speed run thing. Maybe that was the whole idea. Or maybe they just kind of rushed it and just didn't have time to think about a second, you know, Riku story at all. Maybe they were like, well, we need to get Sora's done. You know, we need to put all the creative thought into that. And, well, we'll just throw Riku in here, give him a quick little story. I don't, like, I think them just throwing Riku in there with a short little story like this, I think they just kind of rushed it. Like, they thought of that, like, second to Sora's.
Take this!
Well, I should say as an afterthought.
Like it! Take this!
So yeah, I really think they thought of Riku's story as like an afterthought. And they just didn't have a lot of time to implement a lot of the stuff for it. But if that's the case, they could have fixed that with Rechain. Because Chain of Memories for the GBA, or Game Boy Advance, it came out years before, well, not years. It came out a few years before Rechain. So there was no excuse not to implement changes to Riku's story. At least, I don't know, like, there was no excuse for them to fix some flaws with the game, with Riku's story at least. Sora's needs it too, but it's not like with Riku's. Like, his is just really fast-paced, and could have used some updates, to be honest. But that is my thought on it. So let me know what you think in the comments. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it, because we're about to face the boss. So we won't have any more time to think. Well, to talk about it after that anyway. Man, it's getting dark. Of course, where I'm where I'm from this time of year, it does get dark pretty fast. Definitely using this. Did not mean for a holy burst. This is a lot faster. I have died before basing him. That sucks. Well, you guys may not realize that green floor stuff is like a corrosive acid eating your health away. So you guys didn't notice that? Yeah. So we're gonna set, well no, we'll just go to the we'll just go to the ending room and save it there. But yeah, as I said in the last video, for the Halloween Town world and the Atlantica world, I am probably going to have to take the audio out. I had to do that for Sora's version of it. I'll go ahead and save it real quick while I'm talking. But I had to take the audio out at least for a portion of it, especially in the Atlantica one. Like there's like one little snippet in there. And then the Halloween Town one, I just had to take the entire audio out when I got to the Halloween Town aspect of the video. Because, you know, when I do these videos, you get the beginning part where you're in the previous world still. So once I got to Halloween Town, I had to take all the audio out. So I will probably end up doing that. So on those videos, I will not talk. Because, well, I may talk while trying to edit the video to give you a little bit of commentary while I'm doing it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like or thumbs up button. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, then that would be awesome. Don't forget about the notification bell either. If you hit the notification bell, you have the option for all or none. If you choose all, then you'll see all the videos I post when I post them. And if you guys do any of those, you know, any of those three, then you guys are amazing. And I just want you guys to know that. But anyway, and don't forget about the challenge. 25 likes, 5 subscribers, and if you guys hit those requirements, then you guys can see what I look like. And yeah, that challenge only goes on until I finish The Last of Us, which is still a little bit down the road. I gotta finish this, and then I got to make the videos for days and come back to this game to do some of the extra videos. There is a reason for it. Don't ask me why they did it this way, but There is a reason for it, I promise. But anyway, after those, then yeah, I plan to get back to The Last of Us. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.